Okay, what's wrong with this? Some might say nothing. I say everything, and here's why. My hand is at that handshake angle. This is something I've heard many people talk about, and I'll even talk about this if I see a new kid pick up their mallets like this, like they pick up 4 mallets for the first time and it looks like this. I'll tell them to get into that handshake angle so that they can make an adjustment from here to here. However, this is not the final form of their technique. That was a good step along the way, but what we all need to do, we need to graduate from this and we need to start doing this. What did I do differently? Well, instead of being completely vertical in that handshake angle, I'm now turned over very slightly. The reason for this is because this is not a very anatomical motion of the wrist. This is very unnatural for your wrist to do this. Even if you play French grip timpani, this is a rotation of the wrist, like this. It is not this motion. This motion is barely possible for your wrist and it's extremely unnatural. However, if you turn over, you can move along this joint here and you get such a greater range of motion with your wrist. So here's how you make that adjustment. If you play at that perfect handshake angle, your mallet is probably by the thumb pad here. Like the bottom of the mallet may be touching the thumb pad. You need to move it to the center of the palm, and then you need to turn your hand over slightly. The highest point of your hand should be this knuckle of your index finger. It should not be the knuckle of your thumb. It should be the knuckle of your index finger. If you do this properly, you can utilize the full range of your wrist's motion that it is built to use without any pain whatsoever. However, if you're at that handshake angle like this, you can't really use that much wrist motion, and you have to start adding a lot of arm. That's why a lot of kids who play like this use mostly arm and very little wrist. So get your mallet into the center of the palm, turn it over, and start using your wrists.